takes time to build B2B relationships to make easy sales, right? You need to be everywhere, anywhere, all at once. But it's just impossible. That's why at Breakcold, we built what we call a prospecting feed. It's basically a place where we aggregate all the LinkedIn posts and Twitter posts of your prospects into one place. From there, you can like and comment the post, but you can also decide to contact the prospect with a LinkedIn DM, Twitter DM, or an email, still from one place. When you decide to reach out, the company news will automatically populate. The feed will adapt to the different list of prospects you build and also will change within the list depending on where your prospects are in your sales pipeline. With this system, you don't need to open 1,000 tabs a day to engage with prospects. You don't need to spend hours to do prospect research to learn more about them. Instead, you can focus on staying top of mind during a deal to win it, bonding with current customers to increase retention, hyper-personalizing cold emails for more replies, building engagement lists with B2B influencers for key partnerships. Basically, before, during, and after you close a deal, the prospecting field will always be useful. You have a warm lead in your sales pipeline, click on the profile and boom, you can engage and contact the lead via LinkedIn, Twitter, or email. But maybe you don't have time to engage with warm prospects. No problem, your team members can engage on your behalf. You want to manage Breakcold CRM from LinkedIn? Use our Google Chrome extension and sync instantly everything you need. You can also craft hyper-personalized email first lines, aka icebreakers, for your cold outreach using Breakcold's feed. Then use your first line as variables in your cold email sequence for more replies. And finally, because we hate manual data entry, your LinkedIn, Twitter, and email outreach are automatically synced within the software. All of that for $49 per month with unlimited team members. Yes, we don't charge per user compared to 99% of the tools in the market. With Breakcold, we want to help you close deals in 2023, not in 2010. Our goal is to build the next generation of sales CRM for SMBs and startups. People are getting smashed every single day by more DMs, cold emails, mostly not personalized. We believe that automation is not the answer to everything, but that data aggregation combined with smart automation will help you to focus on what you should be doing, building B2B relationships to make easy sales. So are you ready to close deals in 2023? Not in 2010. So first things first, make sure you've completed the onboarding steps here. It's really important so you not get lost, and you have tutorials for every single thing inside the software. So make sure to check out our knowledge base, the help desk here. Type keywords when you need to find something, because we have covered every single potential thing inside the software. Make sure also to check this kind of resources. They're really helpful if you're a beginner. So when it comes to use cases of Breakcold, let's go to the feed together. So the first unique use case about Breakcold is this, what we call the prospecting feed. The prospecting feed is, as you might know already, a place where we aggregate all the LinkedIn posts and tweets of your prospects into one place so you can engage with them faster. Because normally you need to have to go to LinkedIn, to Twitter, to see what your prospects are up to. Pretty boring. You need to open 1,000 tabs a day. We don't want that. And so with Breakcold, you're able to aggregate all the posts, and then you can like the post, comment the post pretty easily, but you can also reach out the person on LinkedIn, Twitter, email, still from one place. And so you can do that pretty rapidly, and it's really useful. As you can see, it also populates the company news just on Twitter right now. And so it's a really good use cases. And so that would be the first use case. And as you can see, you can create different type of B2B lists. And so you can easily imagine that you want to track some C-levels. You see, my feed will adapt to C-levels. You want to track some signups. My feed will adapt to signups. Here it's loading a little bit because of the screen recording, but you get it. And so then you can really structure your thing depending on the different kind of B2B relationships you have, for partnerships, for all this kind of stuff, which is highly useful if you want to build B2B relationships with different kind of people for your company success. So that would be the first use case. Second use case is that imagine you don't have time to do all this kind of stuff, because although we save you 80% of the time, which is finding the person, opening 1,000 tabs a day to find out what they're doing, then engage like the post. Maybe you don't want to do it, but you have money in your company to pay someone, one of your team member or a virtual assistant to engage on your behalf. And so this is exactly what you can do. So by clicking on this button, if you have multiple team members, here you see I have just one person who has a LinkedIn connected in my company right now. But when it comes to Twitter, if I click here, I can technically engage on behalf of my co-founder. And so one of your team members or your virtual assistant, they can engage on your behalf and to do the job for yourself. And so if I click on Rory's profile, because we've just talked about the view of the main feed, the prospecting feed, but what is about if you want to check the news of just one person? And so when it comes to that, we need to check out how it looks with just one person. So with just one person, you see, you will get all the past LinkedIn posts, all the past tweets, etc. And so you see, I can engage. Imagine I'm not Arno and it's Matteo speaking. Matteo can engage on my behalf by using my account, but if I want to engage on behalf of Matteo, I can just click here and I will be able to engage, to like, comment, post, and send a DM on behalf of Matteo, which is really practical to build relationship faster if you have a bigger organization or if you want to put in place a specific workflow. So that would be the second use case, and to complete that, as you can see, this is how it looks like when you have just one lead. So really useful, all what you need on the left and the news of your prospect. The third use case is a one that I really like, is that you can prepare your icebreakers directly inside Breakcold. So if you don't know what is an icebreaker, it's basically an email first line, which is a variable that you normally put in your email sequence, so you can personalize faster or add some personalization for each of your prospects. The thing is, people in the past tend to use AI first lines. Even ourselves, we were an AI first line tool. But the problem with that is that the quality of the lines, they're not that good, not because of AI, not because of the people who build the product, like ourselves or other people in the past, but because of the quality of the data that you give to the AI, because most people, they don't fill the LinkedIn profile. They don't have a website that is well structured. And so you will end up with poor quality AI lines. And at the end of the day, relevancy beats personalization every single time. So you rather be relevant with your first lines, assuming you use first lines for your outreach. And so you see, by using the feed, you can really rapidly see the news of your prospect, engage with them, which is key for them to remember you the first time you contact them, right? And then you can design, you can craft your icebreakers natively inside Breakcold, and then you just need to go to the campaigns section of Breakcold and you can use that as variables in your cold email sequences. I will show you just afterwards. But that would be the third use case, which is really practical because you can customize not only one first line but also follow-ups really rapidly. And so when it comes to return on investment, the ROI is there if you take the time, because at the end of the day, you don't need to contact like 1,000 people. You can just contact 200 people, really well done, and with all the things we've mentioned so far, you can accelerate the process so much faster. The fourth use case of Breakcold, from my perspective, is that when it comes to closing deals, because at the end of the day, generating leads is not that difficult. What is difficult sometimes is to close deals, because people nowadays, everyone has a strong offer, they have the same offer, it's all about marketing. But when it comes to products, sometimes most people, they have a similar offer, especially when it comes to the agency space, not the tech space. And to make difference, you need to be top of mind in your prospect mind, and for that, traditional CRM, they're not enough, right? You need to, the only thing you can do in a traditional CRM is to do a follow-up email. Like, And what if you want to personalize that email? What if you want to build a stronger B2B relationship? Because people will, at the end of the day, if there is a similar offer in lots of agencies or startups, they will choose the person they feel the most close to. And so to make that difference, imagine here we are in a warm sales pipeline stage, okay? Just an example, it's a demo account, by the way, so the numbers, they're not accurate. And so if you click on Rory's profile here, you're going to see that Rory is a warm prospect in our example, okay? The traditional option to close Rory as a client is to either have another call with him, and to set up another call with him, most of the time you need to do a follow-up email, sometimes at least. And that's it. With a traditional CRM, this is the only thing you can do. But with Breakcold, you're just one click away to build stronger B2B relationship with that person, so you can ultimately just like the post, comment the post, stay top of mind every single day. So no matter when this person will close as a client, if it's in 1 month, if it's in 2 weeks, if it's in 6 months, if it's in a year, you will for sure be top of mind, because no one else is doing that except the top 1% salespeople. The top 1% salespeople, they do all this kind of stuff manually, and the other salesperson, they don't do it because they don't have time, or they don't have the energy to do it because it's so time consuming to do it. Now with Breakcold, you can bypass that, and you see with just one click away in the pipeline, you have the news of Rory, you can like the post, send a message, a follow-up LinkedIn message, a follow-up Twitter message, a follow-up email. Here on these prospects, I have no example to show you, but everything is synced in the software. So what you've sent will be synced, and it's really practical, okay? So to close deals, this is how you can make the difference. And I know for sure the people who are still watching this video, you know that the best deals you've closed was when you build strong relationships, or it was people you know really well. You know what I mean, right? The last use case of Breakcold that is strong, in my opinion, is when you go to LinkedIn. So for now, we have a Google Chrome extension that allows you to manage Breakcold CRM from LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is just the first step. We're going to add that to Twitter and to other platforms. But yeah, we will keep in touch on that. And so you see, if you go to a LinkedIn profile of someone, just with one click, you can see the information about your lead that is already in Breakcold, but you can also add new people inside of Breakcold from LinkedIn. And so you can manage the contract value, you can manage the lists where you want to put the lead, the status, is it a close person, is the people engaged on LinkedIn. I mean, you design your sales pipeline. But what I'm saying is that you can save so much time in data entries by using the Chrome extension and natively managing your sales CRM, so Breakcold, from LinkedIn, and then in the future from other social media platforms. And that's pretty much about it. I think I covered the strongest use cases about Breakcold. I can cover the campaign section as well, but I won't do it. I think we have already enough resources about it. So if you want to learn more about the campaigns, I would strongly advise you to go to these blog articles. But in this video, we'll not cover the cold email section, because from my view, Breakcold is really unique when it comes to the social selling features. And when it comes to campaigns, we're pretty similar to others, but we are a strong cold email software because we started with that initially. And so when you combine that with being a CRM, it's a really strong software all in one. So that's pretty much about it. If you have any questions, make sure to check the knowledge base first, because sometimes we have lots of people to answer, and you have the answer really straight away. And that's pretty much about it. I hope you like this video. See you soon. Bye.